Hi, I'm Marissa Nichols. I'm a former UNLV softball All-American. I also coordinated our life skills program for 4 years. But tonight, I had the great opportunity to sit as a panelist on the former student athlete panel. We spoke to current student athletes on the transition, and we discussed an array of topics. But I want this short clip to really focus on the transferable athletic skills. Specifically, the skills that we obtain as athletes that we can transition over and be successful in our professional and endeavors after sports. First, I want to highlight setting and achieving high expectations. This is something that we absolutely learn as competitive athletes. As NCAA Division I, II, or III, we have to be at our best. We are always pushing that boundary. We are learning to set new heights and attain them. This is something that comes with the nature of being a competitive athlete. I have seen this transition over significantly to my professional endeavors. My attention to detail, the way I push through things and work hard to make things happen at a really high level. The second thing that I've learned is I've been able to take my skill set as being self-disciplined as a student athlete and learning how to apply that in my current field. Specifically, right now I'm writing my dissertation, and that takes a lot of independent solo work. I think back to those times as an athlete in the summer when my teammates weren't around, and I had to condition and strength train and work to be at my best physically for the upcoming season. A lot of that time was on my own. So that's another skill that we've obtained as former athletes. The next is learning to celebrate our small successes and bounce back in the face of adversity. Think about those times at practice where you spent hours and hours working on the same drill. For me, it was hitting that outside pitch. Spent a lot of time working on that because it wasn't my greatest strength. I had to celebrate those small victories every single day. Also, in our sport, you fail 7 out of 10 times and you're considered a good hitter. Learning how to bounce back if we haven't had a great day at the plate or haven't had a good day on the field. Having to come back that next day and be at our best and put that behind us. That's another skill that we can absolutely transfer over to a work setting. Another skill set is the ability to take and use constructive feedback. As a former athlete, we were always on stage to be our best and to perform. And pretty much daily, we got a lot of constructive feedback and ways that we needed to improve from coaches, from peers, from teammates. This is something we've been able to take at a high level, and so we can absolutely transition that skill over to a professional setting and learning to embrace feedback from a supervisor, even learning how to solicit feedback to see how you can be better. Remember, when you start your career after sports, you're kind of starting from scratch in a sense, as far as the expertise. Think about the hours and hours that you put into your craft as an athlete. Now you're going to be working towards a new skill set, and so that takes time to build, and you have to have self-compassion and you have to embrace every different learning opportunity and also gain feedback from others. Another transferable athletic skill that I'd like to highlight is I learned how to inspire and connect with others. As a former athlete, I had a lot of different personalities and teammates around me, and one of my jobs was to learn how they were motivated and how they respond and how I can get them to be their best so that we can achieve our common goals as athletes and as a team. This is something that can absolutely be used in a work setting or professional setting, working well with others and being somebody that inspires others and that others love to be around and work with, being positive. So, in summary, we talked about setting high expectations, being self-disciplined, learning how to embrace small, positive growth and fight back in the face of adversity and be resilient, learning how to embrace constructive critique, and also learning how to inspire and connect with others. So, in summary, there are a lot of wonderful qualities that we learn through sport, and these are just a few examples of how they can be transitioned over to our work lives, our professional lives, our social lives, our lives as people. Thank you.